Good morning, everyone. Yes, it's a Monday morning. We're here with the little amount of sleep that we got to work with, so we're going to work with it. And I just wanted to come on and give you a little bit of encouragement this morning. You know how the crazy dreams are constant in my brain, or you can never get that brain to shut down. And a couple of days ago, I had a dream, and it's all conglomerated in the brain, going this way and that. But I was in what seemed to be my own home, but it was not really this home that we're in. And we were having some kind of a get together, and I was being served. People were in my kitchen doing things. This is rare, so that was a dream. I knew that. I'm never usually sitting. I'm usually the one serving, but that's fine. But that was going on here and there for a little bit, and then I did stand up and go to the kitchen, and I thought, people have been serving, so let me come in here and wash the dishes. Let me participate. Let me help get things cleaned up. Excuse me. And then, so when I started washing the dishes, I noticed someone was at the door. Of course, people were still eating and milling around and talking. Someone was at the door and walked in. I'd never recognized this person before. Very tall man, a black man, which is not necessarily significant, just that he stood out in the crowd, obviously. And big black coat on, and he came in and he looked straight at me, and there were other people standing around. He looked straight at me and told me that he was hungry and asked very politely if he could get something to eat. And before I could answer, one of the gentlemen there in the gathering, who I have no idea who he was in real life, obviously, took him by the hand and took him to the table and allowed him to start getting a plate of food, which was fine with me. But I woke up and the scripture came to me, and I'll read it so I get it right. Hebrews 13:2 says, "Be not forgetful to entertain strangers, for thereby some have entertained angels unaware." We never know when the Lord is sending someone our way to protect us, to teach us something, to guide us, to lead us to a next step maybe. Even my husband had an encounter a couple weeks ago with a person that he thought was a little senile, maybe a little crazy, and the man kept saying, "Are you a lawyer? Are you a lawyer?" My husband's never been a lawyer. He's always been a minister, and he's always had to work two jobs, but he mainly works with the ministry and, of course, in construction. But the man kept saying that. Later on, when my husband and I were alone and we were away from that situation, my husband said, "I feel that maybe that was an angel." Didn't know it at the time, but had kept him safe from other situations that could have happened. And we just never know. God is always working on our behalf. My husband and I have been working with the storm cleanup. It's constant. We've got some more still to go, and he gets on that ladder with that big old chainsaw, and we just pray, "Lord, protect us." And he said last Saturday, he said, "Boy, we are giving our angels a workout." We sure are. But God is always good. He's always with us. And I would just encourage you today, if you see a stranger in need, give a smile, give a handshake, stop a moment, say hello. Do what you can when you can, because you never know. It could be an angel that God has sent your way, and you could be entertaining angels unaware. Have a blessed Monday. Have a blessed week. And may God and His angels forever be around you. Bye-bye.